One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Quick release on the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Quickly out to the tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about, Reese, until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Holstein. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense is...
There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Commodores are threatening on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Gets it out quickly. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
On the move. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. That's caught. It's Lewis. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The RPO, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Hard running there.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Caught behind the line. It's Poe. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He might want another play. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
He's loose. The 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. It's complete on the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Holstein. And that one did not work. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Quick pass on the jet motion. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They want to run this quarterback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Poe. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Looking downfield, it's Hart. Gets it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Fitzgerald.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Wiles. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Oh, he makes the catch. Showing off the arms. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Grab near the marker. It's Fitzgerald. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Commodores want to move quickly. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Oh, he's got some space. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be brought down. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Alexander. Got enough for the first. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And that one will put him up here in the second half. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finding an escape route. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hart. Here's the pressure. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
Rides the back and leaves it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fights off a defender. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Hart. Makes the grab on the left. Made a defender miss. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Fitzgerald. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. This is a designed run. Turning it on. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Lewis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Commodores are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Looking for space, it's Lewis.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Now the toss. Touchdown, Commodores! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll start this drive going to the air, quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset. Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. The sure hands, it's Riley. He'll be knocked out of bounds. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They boot it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Hart. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Poe. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the